able to hear me. Okay, thank God. Okay. I was just talking to myself for a bit there. Very embarrassing. I don't know what it is with my audio today, but it is just not wanting to work, and I haven't done this in a while. Last time I streamed, I did it without a mic, and I was going to do that today, but I decided to be so very brave and actually do this. So I don't use these emotes very often, so it's fun. I decided to be cool and brave and actually do it. So yay! We're gonna be working on more art fight. I have been dragging my feedsies on these art fights. I got one done, and I kind of overdid it. So I was really burnt out. I feel like if art fight was just like, I don't know, I don't do digital art very often, despite all of the digital art thingies going on the screen right now. I feel like if I just were to like photograph my sketches and put them on ARTFIGHT, I would get like a million done, and maybe I should just do that. Maybe I should just move to like traditional art, like ohuhu markers kind of thing, which I do actually do a lot more in my free time than digital art, just because I like being hands-on with my art. I mean, I know you're technically hands-on with digital art, but You know what I mean. Also, I have a fan going on, so hopefully it's not, too loud or obnoxious or anything. I just overheat really easily, so we're gonna get started with some epic art fight. This character is, by my friend. I believe they still go by, hold on right now. Just one little second. I believe they still, I just want to make sure I'm getting their name right. Oh my god. I'm looking it up on Instagram and I just got accosted by the meta AI bullshit going on. Mikey, yes, okay, Mikey. They go by Mikey, and also Vincent, so you know those names. Mikey's character, I am absolutely in love. So I did the line art on a previous stream, but we're gonna color it in, and it's gonna be cool. This is it's in this corner right here. Oh my god. This is the, ref we're gonna be using. Okay, let's boogie. I usually start with like an, well, not start, I pretty much exclusively use this oil painting pen right here, for my digital art coloring. I just like the way that, I like the texture, I like the way that it paints, I like the way that it blends, too. That's probably my favorite thing. And yeah, I kind of just like taught myself how to do digital art. I grew up doing a lot of traditional art, so I don't know if I'm really doing it right, but I don't know, I enjoy it, and it turns out usually pretty good, so like I usually kind of just like shit out the color onto the page, and then because I don't have to be super careful with it, like traditional art, you obviously can't erase like markers. Let's see, those hurts. So I usually do this and then I erase afterwards, which can get a little silly if you're doing like a, what's the word? Like the colors on one layer. Some people like to do colors on one layer, and I've been trying to do that more just because, I don't know, it helps with like perfectionism. I used to put like each color on each layer. What are the handsies like? Okay. And be really particular with all that, and then my art would just take forever. So sometimes I've learned that it's okay to just, you know, have your colors be a little messy, blend together a little bit on accident, but it's gonna be okay, you know. Yeah, so I wasn't gonna have my mic on originally. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I need this color for anything else. I guess. So I've been using Clip Studio a lot more, but this is Fire Alpaca, which is the program that I'm a lot more used to. Let's see. It's kind of stressing me out. I can't hear the music. Last time I did this, I heard the music just fine, so I don't really know what's going on there. Okay, I can't figure out how to do it on here, so I'm just gonna ignore it. I'll color drop. I was gonna say I've been using Clip Studio a lot more, and Clip Studio has a good way. It just like tracks which colors you use and puts them in a little thing like over here. But Fire Alpaca does not have that. You have to do it manually, and I forgot where that is. Maybe color history? Color palette. Okay. And then you have to like add it all. Like, I don't want to do all that. Oh my god. Where did it go? Why are there so many? Okay, there we go. Okay. And so now we have that there. Why are there so many? I've never added this many colors to that. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Yeah, it's stressing me out that I can't hear the balance of the music and my voice, because sometimes music can get a little abrasive, and I never want it to be. Okay. I am hearing, could you lower the volume? And my answer is, you got it. I'm going to show a little behind the scenes because I don't have 2 monitors. Okay. There we go. Is that better? I hope it's better. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I'm hoping this is okay. I really hate when things are... Okay, awesome. I really hate when things are super loud, so I totally get you. Just trying to balance it a little more. Okay, awesome. Let's boogie. What was I talking about again? I guess, I don't know. Ooh, I have my blending on right now. This brush control and color is usually the main 2 that I use, so I'm gonna do that. There we go. That might be a little better, maybe. Hopefully the audio is good again. Usually I can hear myself and the background music, but I don't know what's going on today. It's probably mad at me from just not streaming in a while. The streaming gods have absolutely had enough. I'm gonna do this on another layer. I know I was just talking about perfectionism, but I really don't want to be doing all that. Okay. So I wasn't gonna use my mic today because last time I used my mic, I felt kind of silly because I'm not super used to talking live and it can get very nerve-wracking. But I realized if I wanted to, you know, put myself out on the internet and do YouTube more, I mean, I really do love doing YouTube. I think it's just like, whenever I can, whenever I can kind of control more how people see me, it feels a lot more comfortable, and I think a lot of people feel that way. So I'm trying to kind of overcome that by streaming because it's all live and you can't go back and be super perfectionist about it, you know. Plus, this way it forces me to, I mean, I could do this without the mic or with, but forces me to work on ARTFIGHT stuff, which I've always been interested in, but I didn't really know what it was. And maybe this isn't the best thing to admit on my public YouTube channel, but I am quite bad at keeping up with doing things if I don't have motivation. So yeah, it's been kind of, I don't want to say it's been tough keeping up with ARTFIGHT because that's the most like first world problem thing you could ever say. But I do want to say, like, it is, I don't know, I have trouble with it, I guess. I've just known that I have trouble keeping up with ARTFIGHT and things like that, so that's why I never did it. But I'm trying to challenge myself more because I feel like I'm not particularly old at all, but I feel like I've spent so many years of my life just kind of like bebopping around, which is fine, but I have quite a few goals. And I've realized that they don't just come out of nowhere, you know? Goals just don't come out of nowhere. Like, you don't just accomplish things by just like sitting around, you know. I know that's most like basic advice ever, but it's more of just a personal thing. Like, this is gonna be so embarrassing if my mic isn't even on right now. Oh. Art is really fun and art can be very personal, but I also feel like there's a lot of things I want to do with art that require you to stick to it. And it can be really unfulfilling to not finish projects and not stick to your goals. And I think that's something I've just kind of noticed about myself especially. Purple. Purple guy. Purple guy. Mikey, are you here? Wait, is Eggs Benedict Mikey? Also, can you hear me? I've been yapping and I'm still not really sure if my thing is on even. Yay! Oh my god, hey. This is it with the, without the goofy coloring. Okay, mic is on, thank god. This is the line art if you're interested, Mikey. Oh my god, hell yeah, hello! Yeah, I'm working on it. I guess that might be better. I'll keep going. Just enjoy my, yay! I'm so excited! That's so exciting. I love that you love it. The best thing about making art of other people's characters is seeing them, like, freak out. It's, like, the best feeling ever. I have so much art of people's characters that I just never posted or never even, like, showed them. And I'm still like, oh yeah, I gotta, like, show my friend that. I feel like this area could be just filled out with this pen. Doo-doo-doo. But the cool thing about ARTFIGHT is that sometimes people will just like, and I've been doing this too, where you just kind of like go on the explore page and you just like, I don't know what it's called, explore page. That's the Instagram pilled mind. You go onto the explore page thingy and then you just pick someone's character and you draw it. And I haven't finished or posted those ones yet. I'm getting like friends out of the way first. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's the wrong color. Hold on, I got this, guys. I got this. Okay, ah! Okay, we'll do that one last. But I have picked a few people that I wanna do, that I don't even know, and I'm just like, oh, I like that character, that's a cool character. There's one that is very Scoot coded that I want to do. I don't know the artist's name right now, but I'll probably be drawing them soonish. And their character's name is Knick-Knack, which is like the cutest name ever, and it's just like a little creature. And I really like it, so yeah. Okay, I think that's all of the colors. And then there's this, I love the color scheme of this particular character, Mikey. I am like obsessed. Yeah, I love the like similar shades of purple as like accents, and then this like really deep purple is like the main affair. Okay, not exploding. It's really good. I could be wrong, but I believe that this character's name is Michael, right? Or is it also Mikey? Michael. The Slay themselves. It's gone through a couple different iterations. I really like this one. I mean, I've always liked Michael's design. I think it's just really fun. But, I like this one a lot. The color scheme is amazing. Oh, I guess that was a different color, huh? I'm so sad that I can't hear the music, because my favorite thing to do in these goofy ass streams is like sing annoyingly to the omori music I'm most likely playing. I've been playing it on Bandcamp. I thought Bandcamp, like, you needed to buy the music to listen to it, but I don't own the Omori album yet, and it's been playing just fine, or it should be playing just fine. Also, Mikey, if you're still, hello! If you're still here, Mikey, feel free to be like, that's not what that part looks like with the characters. Yay! Oh, that's so cool. Purple and green are my favorite colors ever, so I just based their whole color palette on that, and I'm so glad you enjoy it. Yes, it's amazing. Purple and green, amazing color combination. Very epic. Oh no, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, I was talking about I can't hear the music right now because my audio is being annoying. And so I usually am like goofily singing along to the omori music, and I thought that, oh yeah, I was talking about Bandcamp. Oh my god. Anyway, I plan to buy it at some point. What's up, Twinkle Sav? Tell me your woes, if it's art related. I mean, I don't think I'm the best at giving advice in other areas of life, and maybe not even art. But I own both Deltarune soundtracks on Bandcamp. I just, Deltarune's soundtrack is so bizarre to listen to because it will have some songs that are like such chill vibes, and then other songs that are like, what is going on? And then other songs that, I don't know, there's a lot of different vibes going on. And I feel like Omori's is usually more chill. I actually did skip a few songs last time when I could hear the music, if they got too like weird or unsettling, just for like the comfort of the stream. So I apologize. If there's a song that you don't enjoy, just tell me to skip it and I probably will. Probably. Okay. Oh no, I'm realizing certain line art mistakes now that I've colored. Okay. My usual technique of coloring is just to like, I said this earlier, but just to like explode the color onto the page and then clean it up after. That's usually my entire art plan when it comes to art, especially animation. Oh my god. I feel like whenever I animate, I just like black out and then I like wake up and it's done and I'm like, okay. Like if I don't like anything that's looking good, I just like will keep working on it until it looks good. Which is like, I don't know. Oh, you say you suck at line arting. That is very relatable. Um, I feel like I've gotten better at it, but I guess my advice would be to, if your program has like a pen pressure and a um, stability pressure or setting, I would say definitely utilize that. Um, I usually have my stabilizer pretty high, but not too high, because if it's too high, then um, you lose some of the looseness in your lines. At least in my experience. Let's see. Okay. But when it comes to line arting traditional art, it's game over. It's game over. I I try it. I posted a recent so I was really excited, if anyone follows me on Instagram. I was really excited about the Ranma reboot coming out in October. And so I drew a more neat traditional art piece than I usually do. Usually I sketch with a pen and then I color over it, and then I'm like, okay, that's good, I'm done. But this time I wanted to make it look a little nicer, so I like kept trying to kind of like clean up my lines a little more. But oh, it's difficult. Traditional art is really difficult. Oh, thank you. I really enjoy your traditional art. Your pen drawings are so pretty. Thank you. It's definitely, I feel like, the art that I enjoy doing the most, just because digital programs make me very angry sometimes. They crash a lot, and I feel like whenever I draw, I can be a little too quick with my lines, and a lot of programs don't really pick it up, and I have to kind of like slow myself down. I actually recorded some real-time videos of me drawing and like sketching, and I was cruising along. I want to post them, but I'm still trying to figure out. I finally built my desk, so I can like actually record properly, but I was like trying to figure out how to use my like goofy little tripod. The art program itself is pretty basic compared to, I mean, like Final Cut is free, and it's, oh no, hold on. I got a notification that my stream had like collapsed. I don't think that happened, but just as we were talking about lag. Oh, that's so goofy. I think the main reason so many people like Clip Studio is, well, one, the animation part is amazing, but I think a lot of it is just the way that the pen strokes, like the input of the pen strokes is coded in is really nice. It picks up very well. It's like one of the only programs I've used where like I actually feel like I'm drawing like almost on paper. So that's been cool. Oh my god, I'm in love with these like neon colors. Usually when I'm picking colors, I go for midtones. It's kind of a curse I'm trying to break out of, because I'm sure if you turned my art like grayscale, it would it would just like be all mid-tones, mid-gray. But I never go for neon, and you're inspiring me too, because this is so fun. I want to draw like a sparkle dog or like something like that. Like super scene. Oh my god. Look at that. Speaking of programs not looking at the inputs properly, I realized I put the greens on the same layer, but I think I'm gonna be okay with that. I also feel like I was talking before about like layers, being really particular with layers like when I first started out, and I'm still kind of like that. I'll mostly put colors that are very similar on the same layer, or like, cause I think these greens would look nice blended together, so I don't really mind that. But I'm definitely been a lot less strict, but it's still kind of a problem. Sorry I'm so all over the place. I feel like it's usually kind of fun, and I enjoy when people kind of talk all over the place, but I'm like so anxious someone is gonna come into the stream and be like, shut the fuck up! But I'm glad I decided to use my mic today, because last time I used the mic, I don't know who it was, but someone asked if I had forgot I was streaming, and I realized that like the first time I streamed I used a mic, and then the second time I just like didn't, and I didn't really explain it, and then I felt really bad, like, no, I promise I knew I was streaming, I just I didn't want to talk. But I think it was probably confusing because my little avatar guy was still bouncing around. So I love the little teeths. Little teeths. Mikey, if you're still here, may I ask what color their tongue is? I don't know why I decided to do a tongue out pose with no tongue a reference, but it just felt right, you know? This was actually a traditional sketch at first, because I usually do mostly traditional sketches. If you want to see it. There it is. That's the traditional sketch. And I'm working on that one right now. Hello! Mochi! Hello! It's actually, I didn't realize how different it was. Like the face and it's a little different. It's cool to look at though. Let's see. Green is the same as nose. Okay, perfect. That is an amazing color for the tongue. I had a cinnamon roll for breakfast today. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. I love the excitement. The energy is amazing. Teeths and glasses are yellow. Awesome. They're glasses? Oh no. Oh no. I did not I did not understand the assignment. Was it on here? I have a really bad habit of oh my god, I love Star Salt's shirts. They are amazing. I recognized that it was probably them, but I didn't realize it was. Oh, I love it. I have a really bad habit of I thought they were like heart patterns behind the eyes, and then the eyes were on top. Oh no! It's okay, I'll just do the yellow on top, and then I will do like an overlay. I'll work with this. I'm glad you're here and you were able to tell me though, because I didn't even realize. I have a really bad habit of kind of like overlooking things. This is like the worst stream. If any like future employers watching this would be like their nightmare person. Like always forgets to do things, like isn't good at like keeping on track of assignments, doesn't proofread everything. I was worried that it literally said, like, these are the glasses on here. Thing is very accurate. Also, I love the use of, the Pixel Operator font, 8-bit operator, best font ever created ever. Wait, I'm trying to, okay, there's no clarification of the glasses. Oh my god, ah! That was a jump scare. Yeah, I will draw the bridge in later. I feel like okay, if I knew they were glasses right away, I probably would have drawn them a little differently, but we will work with this. Yeah, I feel like maybe it'll be a little more close to how glasses actually work, because usually if I'm drawing glasses, I'll draw them on top of everything else. But I guess realistically, if you were to wear glasses, they would go a little under your, like, fur. Oh, you have this shirt in real life? I've always wanted to buy from them, but I have, like, so many Etsy that I just, like, never bought and probably will never buy. Yeah, I really love, they have, like, a non-binary Pokemon. You have these glasses in real life? That's amazing. Oh, but they're not neon yellow. You should get on that. Get the neon yellow. Oh my god, this outfit is so swag. Oh, hell yeah. That's like, oh, hell yeah. That's like, I don't know. My little guy wears like a giant t-shirt and socks, which is pretty accurate to what I wear normally, but I don't actually have this shirt. Like I don't have a giant teal shirt, maybe I should get on that. But I do have a giant blue shirt, and I used to have my little guy be like a bluish color scheme rather than like a more greenish color scheme. It was mostly based off the Spodacy main player character because that little guy is blue. Thank you. Kind of based on the fact that I have like a giant blue t-shirt and it says, it has Hercules on it and it says I'd flex but I like this shirt, and the joke is that the shirt is oversized, so like I flex once and my muscles are just so big, but that's not the case. I wish I had a soundboard. I could do like booing and like tomato sounds. I am on attack 2. I am a slow little guy. It's very embarrassing. But also last time I did Hugh's character, if you guys know Andromedia, or their full username is Hugh Cycles. They are one of my pals, and I drew Pollyanna from Andromedia because I love her design. Sneaky little lady. Thank you! Oh, I was actually kind of proud of it. I don't do digital like paintings very often, so wait, I've been color picking from the design itself? Okay, cool. Oh, I was talking about though, yeah, I went really overboard with that one. I drew like 3 extra doodles on it and I was like, like live inking them, trying to be like, oh guys, I think it'll work okay. Oh no! Oh my god, imagine. I'm like, here's my beautiful art for your guy, and then you're like, oh, okay. Bro, I'm slow too. Yeah, it's a little goofy, but I want to make sure, I don't know, I feel like when you draw other people's characters, you really want to like get the details right. So I've been not wanting to rush it out or anything. Mikey, can I ask you again? What is the... Actually, is there a specific color for the inside of the mouth? Or should I go with the dark purple of the fur? Mochi, I'm the same way. I told myself, I'm reading these out loud, by the way, because I usually like to listen to things, and I don't like when like podcasters or streamers don't read anything out. I told myself I'll do 10, but I'm currently on the 3rd attack. Yeah, that's pretty much me. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna draw everyone's characters. I'm gonna be so good, and then it just never works out. But that's okay. Trying to strike that good balance between like not being too hard on myself, but also not letting myself slack off too much, especially because when I let myself slack off, I kind of feel bad like about myself. And it's not even like I'm being too hard on myself. It's like I'm not reaching my goals, you know? Or I'm not accomplishing or putting out things that I love or that have been in my head. Like, for example, I don't think, like, when I don't work on my game or my games, I don't feel bad because I'm not being productive. I feel bad because I want my games to release one day, and I'm not putting steps to achieve that. But I in a perfect world, I would have more of a set schedule where, you know, these are the days that I relax, these are the days that I work, or the hours that I relax, the hours that I work. But I'm still a bit scattered right now. Just early 20s things. So, oh my god, I didn't draw any line art for the eye area. It's like an eyeshadow kind of thing. Eyelid. Yes, Mochi! I'm making a game. You can look at my trailers or my website. I have a little mini game that's coming out called In Stitches We Awake. It's a very goofy title, but it's on purpose, I promise. It's coming out in August. It's pretty close to being done. And then I have a bigger project, which is the sequel to that one, called Spodacy, Space and Odyssey mashed together. It's like a rhythm RPG game about little guys in space. So if you want, you can check out the website. I usually link it pretty much everywhere. Really, really have a heavy pre-production though. So I was looking into your game and like the website, pondering it so heavily at school. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. I worked hard on the Spodacy website. It was actually a college project. I don't know how often I bring that up, but it was something I did for school. And it was really nice to like use school as a way to like push forward with my own goals. And I'm glad that it forced me to work on that because it was really fun and I think it came out good. The Stitches website is still like super blah, but I mean, everything about it is mostly on the itch, and there's not at the risk of sounding like I'm undermining my own game, there's not really much to say. Like, Spodacy has like a whole world and a whole map and a bunch of characters, and Stitches probably will take you like 20 minutes to complete. So yeah, not to say that I'm not proud of it or anything. I'm super proud of it because there's a lot of things in it that I think a lot of people who play RPGs take like for granted on how hard they are to actually code and like work on. That damn text box system. That was brutal. But I worked it out, and yeah. I definitely haven't been working on it as consistently though, because I don't know how publicly I've talked about this, but I recently moved states, and I finally moved out of my parents' excuse me, my parents' house. So I've just been very preoccupied I felt really bad because there were a lot of times, sorry, just checking something on here. A lot of erasing I'm gonna have to do. I was trying to finish up orders for my shop and also, pack up my whole life in the other state. I think it was a lot harder because my parents were also moving, so I had to pack up and de-junk everything for their move, and then I had to do it all over again for my move, and they're very, like, different circumstantial moves. Like, obviously I'm not going to throw away everything to move states because I just kind of want to keep it, you know, at my parents or whatever, but moving to your parents is like, okay, we can kind of you get it. I ramble so much. It's part of why I want to do YouTube more, because I actually really enjoy just listening to people talk, and I enjoy talking myself, so might as well, you know, keep it going, you know. Oh my god, I forgot the little pop pads on the thingies. Erg. Yeah, I had a cinnamon roll for breakfast today. I was craving them pretty late at night, last night, and then I like had Uber Eats up, and I was like, at like the grocery store Uber Eats, and I was like, okay, I want to order this so bad, but I'm trying to save money. And then I ate some grapes, and what else did I eat? I ate grapes and some potato chips. Yay! I love yappers. I graduated the school of Yappington with a degree in yapology. Ugh, yes. The yappers have arrived. So last night I wanted a cinnamon roll, but I was so brave and I didn't, because this happens to me a lot. Okay, I see a picture of food, or I hear about food and I'm like, that sounds really good. And so then I'm like, okay, I want that. So then I go on Uber Eats and I like pretend that I have unlimited money, and I like add a bunch of things to my cart, and then I look at it and then I'm like, okay, I can't do this. Oh shit, whatever, the face is farther enough from that. Exactly. Learned how to speak fluent in Japanese. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We need to talk more. This is true. I want to talk more with people. I feel like I have a few pals on the internet, and I'm like, we like both are on the same wavelength, and then we just never talk. I don't really talk a lot. Never mind. I was gonna say, I don't really talk a lot on the internet. That's not true at all, but I do a lot on my Instagram story. I guess I was just gonna say, I don't usually use like my mic voice a lot, until recently, so I don't know. Yeah. Do you have Discord? I don't know if you... I'm Wheelie Scoot on Discord if any of y'all want to add me. Not if you're under the age of 18 though, because I am an adult and I like talking with adults. Sorry. On Discord though, you can watch me if you're a kid. I don't mind. Okay, yeah, add me. Let's get this party started. Oh, but then I woke up. I woke up this morning and I was like, I still had the thing saved. And I was like, yeah, I'm I'm ordering that cinnamon roll. That never happens. I usually eat something similar. Cinnamon, similar. And then I'm satisfied. Like, the other day I wanted a sandwich because I saw a picture of a sandwich. And so I really wanted the sandwich, and so I almost ordered like a full, like, Subway sandwich. It was like Jersey Mike's or something. And then I, like, came to my senses and I realized that was not financially smart. And so then I ate some toast and some cheese and some grapes. And then I was like, okay, I'm sound. But that was not the case for this other day, you know? For my cinnamon roll extravaganza, that was not the case. I could not be satiated with grapes no longer. And I ordered it this morning, and then I had it, and then the Uber Eats person who was getting it for me was like, they don't have the cream cheese ones. They have like a coffee cake with cream cheese. And I was like, there's no cinnamon rolls? I was very sad. But they did have cinnamon rolls, just not with the cream cheese. It was just a regular frosting. And so I got that. And it was really good. I didn't warm it up. I kept, like, I was eating it, and I was like, that would be so, thank you. I was like, that would be so good warmed up, but I didn't want to get up, so I just kept eating it. Like, I ate, like, 2 of them, like, lukewarm temperature, and it was kind of goofy, but I'm gonna do the paw pads after. I'm gonna draw them in and then color them. I love this oil pen thing. Yuppie. But I have 2 more of them left. It was a 4 count. I ate 2 this morning. So I might eat 2 or one later. And I'll get to warm them up then. Yay! My dreams are coming true. Aren't you guys fascinated by these amazing talking toys? Honestly, I listen to the goofiest stuff. Oh, the whole reason I got a cinnamon roll is I was listening to, like, Am I the Asshole Reddit things, but it was specifically Adam McIntyre, the YouTuber, reading them off. And he is just, like, so entertaining. I love just, like, putting his videos on in the background. Thank you, you know. I'm looking for that Streamies award coming soon. But I was, thank you, seriously. Hello! Welcome in! Working on Michael the Bat Demon thing from my friend Mikey. What was I genuinely forgot what I was talking about. Oh no. Can chat remind me? Oh, this purple is such a satisfying color. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, I had a brain blast. I was listening to Am I the Asshole Reddit post reading by Adam McIntyre, who's an amazing commentary YouTuber. If you guys are... Oh, opinion on if water is wet. Yeah, I'd say so. Here's my thing, okay? If you're dry, naturally, you got a drawing pad today. That is so exciting. Oh my god, that is very exciting. I'm very happy for you. The feeling of, like, waiting for something to charge so you can use it is like whenever you get, like, new tech or, like, a new, what is this? I feel like I got a new laptop recently, and, like, I had to wait for it to charge before I could use it, and I was just, like, shivering watching it. That is so exciting. I'm so happy for you. So, okay, here's my thing. If you are, you know, at the beach, or like at the ocean, or the lake, you know, you as a person are would usually refer to yourself as dry, right? Dry, you're dry. But once you get into the water, you become wet. So, thus, the water is the thing that makes you wet. Thus, water is wet by default. That's my final... If I ever get like a PhD or a master's, that's gonna be my thesis, my defense thesis. Is water wet? Goofy question. But if you guys are familiar with like the commentary sphere, Adam McIntyre is one of the main people who was taken advantage of by good old Colleen Ballinger and Miranda Sings. So that's how a lot of people know him, but he's actually a really entertaining YouTuber, like, besides all of that. So I love watching his videos. They're just so funny and fun. And I was listening to his Am I the Asshole Reddit thingies, and one of them was about sweetbread. Like, someone was buying like a sweetbread or like a cinnamon roll at the store, and I think they didn't save it for a kid. Like, there was a kid behind them who was like, I want the sweetbread, and they were like, no, I want it, and they bought it first, or they had already bought it first or something, and then the kid was mad or whatever, and they put it on Am I the Asshole? Anyway, I needed the bread after that, so I bought it with my epic dollars. Mr. Puzzles? Who is that? SMG4. I don't know what that is, but I'm already intrigued. I think that sounds amazing. Anyone named Mr. Puzzles is just like right up my alley. A cat named Silly? That is amazing. That reminds me a lot of Animal Crossing. The Rosie villager, the cat, her catchphrase is silly. It's very cute. I apologize, my mic fell over. That was probably very, very, very loud. A TV head? Okay, I'm sold. I'm sold. TV head characters are the best ever. Just the best ever. Oh my god, yes. By the way, Mikey, what color are the... What is it called? Irises? The inside of the eye without the glasses. So I can draw them and then put the glasses on top. Also, are the nails the same green as the palm or the darker green that is featured elsewhere in palette? I must know. I might start erasing some of the colors though, just to clean it up a little bit. I wonder what song we're on Omori, because I can't hear it. Bye! Thanks for coming, even for a little bit. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye! Okay, the same neon green. Very cool. Oh my god, I'm having such like immense Ranma hype I I've talked about it at length, but it's just such a good show. I've been having so Ranma is a pretty extensive show. Um, it has 7 seasons, I believe, and a lot of them are filler, like they weren't in the anime, but or they weren't in the manga, but it's just still like really fun show, very cozy, I believe. And they changed like songs a lot for the opening. And I have the third opening song stuck in my head, and I wanted to add it to my Instagram post today, but I couldn't because it wasn't on there. It was very sad. It was like a J-pop song from like the 80s or 90s. Just very, very pretty classic. Songaroo. I mean, I guess I could play it, but I'm very nervous about getting like copyright striked, so that's why I've been playing mostly indie game music. If the songs are still playing. It's so weird. I hooked up my I like hooked up my headphones to my audio, and then they just weren't playing. It was very weird. So I guess we'll never know what song is playing right now. I really want to get one of those hotkey things. Where it's just kind of, it's not a keyboard, but it's just right next to you, and you can just press like certain buttons. I guess that's a soundboard kind of. You press certain buttons and they just like will immediately hook up, because I do have hotkeys, or like I had hotkeys for my my streams, like my OBS, and then like there's only so many keys on a keyboard, right? So like I would put like, oh, okay, key 1 is to turn on streaming, key 2 is to turn off streaming. But if you have something else going in the background while you're while you have stream on, like you type in 1 or 2 and it just like immediately starts. So I'm trying to figure out a way where I can get like an extension thing that I can plug in or out of to make things easier. I mean, having another monitor would be nice too, but that's kind of like I don't know, I'm living off scraps right now, so I can't really afford any of that. But I really do hope to make some sort of career off this. Isn't that weird? Like, I don't know. I've always just loved YouTube a lot, and I think it's just my favorite social media platform. And I'm trying really hard to like stay true to myself and the platforms that I enjoy, and not just immediately trying to jump on whatever's trending or whatever. Like, for example, TikTok is very, very popular right now, and I know that. But trying to like force myself to make TikToks or post there, it just feels wrong because I'm not really, my heart isn't really in it. I don't know. But the thing is that I don't mind making like Instagram reels or like YouTube shorts. It's just like specifically TikTok I'm not really interested in. But that's also like the main platform, so part of me is like, okay, just post there to like reach out to more people, you know. I don't know. I feel like I'm more of like I'll make what I want and people will watch or won't, you know. But then part of me is also like, who's gonna watch if they don't even know that I'm gonna be seeing it, you know. Or they don't even know, like, I'm posting. Let me catch up with chat. I've been kind of doing my own thing for a while. I'm also gonna check to see if everything is still good with audio. Let me catch up with you. Okay, audio is still good. Thank God. I don't know if I would call myself a furry. I don't think I really, like, feel particularly attached to that label, but I do enjoy, like, anthropomorphic animals, so I guess so. I mean, you could argue half of the characters from my game just are furries. They have a different name in the canon, but it's basically just furry. I started out a lot in the furry community, though. Like, I was looking at some of the people that I first started following, and it's a lot of, like, fursuits and furry art. Just because I feel like it's so creative and I like animals, so... Sorry, I sniffed, like, directly into the mic. I'm trying not to do that. Oh my god, I was recording audio the other day and I was, like, editing it, and I had sniffed into the mic so many times. Absolutely abhorrent behavior. Speaking of games, my epic segue. I'm working on a video essay about Needy Streamer Overload, which is a game that I 100%ed recently and I really enjoyed. Jump scare with the drawing program. Yeah, I wrote a Steam review for it. And it got pretty popular, I guess. People liked it, which is nice. I had a lot of fun making it, which was nice. I kind of just vomited out my thoughts about the game. And then I kind of edited it into a bit of a script, if you will. And then I recorded it, but I ended up going on so many tangents about video games and games I enjoy and gameplay mechanics that I enjoy, so much that the audio is now 26 minutes. So the video is probably going to be about 26 minutes, which is cool, but it's also an animation. So I want to post some sneak peeks and stuff. I might do that on my Patreon, but we will see, because I've done a bit of animation already, and I think, like, the first couple minutes is gonna be, like, animated stuff, maybe some, like, more animatic storyboard kind of stuff, and then I'll probably do, like, game footage, for a lot of it, but, like, have my little guy pop up occasionally to talk about some points. I just have a very, like, animated way of speaking, and I feel like because I don't necessarily want to show my face, and also animation is just fun, I want to make sure that I'm, like, getting it out there, you know, like, getting my thoughts out there, and I feel like I can't I can't get my point across without, like, some sort of movement going on. Thank you, thank you. Thank you! I'm really proud of how it's coming out. I feel like the style is very similar to, I don't know if you guys have watched, let's see. I was gonna look it up on my phone, but my phone just died, so oops. There's a popular video or like movie reviewer, animator. I forgot his name. It's Alex something, but I feel like it's very similar vibes to that. Like the little guy in the corner, kind of reacting to things, and then like me talking a bunch. That's basically it. Yeah. I might stop streaming soon and finish this off camera. Just because my voice is getting a little tired and I only have so much energy. um, I might still record it on OBS. Just, because, I don't know. I feel like it's fun to see your character get drawn for Mikey. So, might do that. Depends. I feel like I have so many eggs in so many baskets. I've been working slowly on new merch designs, and I really want to open my shop again. It's just been difficult for moving, and all of my shop stuff is actually still in a different state. So my parents have been asking which stuff I want to be mailed, like what kind of stuff I want mailed to me, like out of my possessions, which has been kind of a hard question because I'm actually kind of, this sounds so like materialistic, but I've been missing a lot of my things. I collect a lot of things, and I have a lot of plushes and games and figures that I kind of just like miss having and miss looking at. I have a pretty, not extensive, but I've collected a lot of video game soundtracks on vinyl that have really gorgeous art, specifically from Fangamer, and they have a lot of them with really, really pretty art on the covers and the sleeves. And I was packing them in boxes for my parents' move, and I was just like, oh my god, these are so pretty. Like, you really start appreciating the things you own when you have to like start dejunking and stuff, because they've still been on my mind. Specifically, the ones I have are the Deltarune ones, which have this like gorgeous, I just love art, especially official art of Deltarune and Undertale, because the character sprites are so simple and leave a lot to like interpret. And so it's really fun to see like different artists' interpretations of the character designs. Like, I love seeing what kind of sweaters people give Chris, or like what kind of shirts people give Chris. Like, I actually usually give them like a turtleneck or like a lot of layers. I feel like they're just the kind of kid to wear so many layers. And like what kind of pants, what kind of jeans, you know, all that stuff. And I don't know, the drawings are just really, really well done. And the other one that I have that I am just obsessed with is the Yume Nikki official vinyl. And it has this gorgeous like clay style. It's like in Blender, you know, when people do like the faux clay. But it has this gorgeous like clay style art all over. Like it's the cover, and then there's like the inside and like a pamphlet and everything. It's all colored, and it's all covered in art, and it's just like so beautiful. And oops, I forgot to color that. God, I'm just like in love with it. I want to collect more vinyls. I actually, in order to stop me from spending a lot of money on impulse like purchases regarding like collectors stuff, I actually started making a Google Doc of things that I've always wanted, so that I don't forget that I wanted them, because that happens a lot. I'll start browsing eBay, and then I look at my cart and things I've saved, and I'm like, oh yeah, I've actually always wanted for years this one collector's item that's been on and off bid for like $100 or something. Now that I'm an adult, if I budget properly, I can actually afford things like that. So, yeah. Actually, when I was in high school, I actually still did a lot of collecting. I got quite a few Animal Crossing out of print plushes in high school just by like earning money at my like minimum wage job and then like having money to spend and being like, I'm gonna bid for this $40 plush that hasn't been printed since 2007. It's just like what I spent my money on. I still have those plushes and I love them. I miss them. Also, sorry I haven't been reading chat. My phone died, that's what I was reading it on. And if I read it now, then I'll just be like showing my YouTube page. I should probably plug that in, huh? Okay, be right back. Hold on. Where my desk is positioned, I actually don't have an outlet very near, but the desk has like a built-in outlet. But the cord to the built-in outlet needs to be plugged in, and so I need to wait until I can get like an extension cord or something. And then I'll be able to plug in like a bazillion things. So, and there's like a USB plug in the built-in cord or the built-in outlet thing as well. So, exciting stuff. Let's see. Cinnamon rolls sounding better and better. I wonder how long that takes for the Omori soundtrack to play all the way through. I wonder if I did that, if like it would that's like my streaming cap. I actually don't know how long I've been streaming for. I might do a be right back just to check on things. Maybe go get a cinnamon roll since I won't shut up about it. Something else I want to do on YouTube, I actually have a couple records of it, or like a recording stuff. I actually grew up singing a lot, and next to art, it's been one of my hobbies and passions for a while. I was in choir, I did theater, big shocker there. I actually was gonna be in my school's theater competition. I got like first place selected to be in a theater competition before COVID shut it down, and I, along with the rest of my hopes and dreams. So yeah, I kind of want to get into theater again, like, not even like on social media, just like personally, but it's a little jarring doing it like as an adult. Like, where do I go? There's a lot of research to be done, so yeah. But oh, I was gonna say, I have a couple covers recorded that I am interested in sharing, but also I feel like, okay, I will record a song and be like, hell yeah, that came out so good. I can't wait to listen back and like edit it a little bit and see how it came out. And then I listen to it and I'm just like, it's usually like isolated as well, so it's like there's no backing or anything. And I listen to it and I'm just like, oh no, it sounds so bad. But I don't think I necessarily sound bad. I think it's just if you sing to something with the backing and then you listen to it without the backing, it just like sounds off. So then I remember, this is still when I lived with my parents, I went upstairs because they were home And I get nervous about singing, like, in front of my parents and, like, in front of people, like, when they're home. But I'm getting better at it. And I remember going upstairs, and they were like, good singing down there, that was great, you having fun? And I was like, thanks, it came out awful though. So, goofy. But there's a whole, like, Loom No Love song going on, the trend, the animation trend, where people animate the first couple seconds of the opening, which is awesome because I love Urusei Yatsura, and I love Loom No Love song. That song actually was on my playlist for, like, the longest time, when I would drive. It was on my driving playlist that I would just, like, throw on when I was driving. And so seeing a trend with it, I was like, that's the thing I like. Oh my god, that's the thing I like. No way. So yeah, it's cool seeing that trend, but I wanted to do a cover on it for the longest time, and I actually have audio on my old computer, which I figured out how to get on, thank god. I have an audio of me singing to that one, and then I did new audio of it as well, but it didn't come out very good because it was like nighttime, and it was very much the energy of, like, it's 3 a.m. and I don't want my parents to hear, but, like, I wasn't even living with my parents. It was just like, it's 3 a.m. and I don't want to wake up my neighbors kind of vibe. So anyway, I think I should give it maybe a third try and then, like, compile all the audio. And then, of course, I have to record the harmonies, too. Which, I usually love singing harmonies to songs. I think it's really fun. But recording those is, like, a whole other little beast. And then you have to edit it together and mix it and everything. It's really not that much work at all. I'm like, oh no, a task! Ah. But yeah, so I figured, you know, it's one of those things where you have something you were meant to do, or you meant to do already, but then there's, like, a trend that might make it, like, reach out to more people, and so then you're like, oh, now I want to do it, rather than, like, forcing myself, because obviously the Loom No Love song trend, like, with the animations, it's really adorable, and I would love to, like, do it, but I don't necessarily have the motivation to work on yet another project, so I'm thinking a cover of the song would be, like, the next best thing. And of course I would also probably do, like an animated intro to it and stuff, like just a quick edit of, like, my little guy, or, like, a character or something dancing, or, like, Loom or something. I'd probably draw, like, Loom dancing, like a little gif or gif or whatever, just of her, in order to, you know, just make it fun to watch. It's funny, especially the video essay that I'm working on. I don't really watch video essays, I listen to them. So I'm, like, fully aware that all of the work I'm going into the visuals probably won't matter at all to people. But I'm still doing it because I want to make it look good, and I think it's fun, and I think actually a few of the animations are really fun. I'm already, like, really proud of a few of them, and not really proud of a few of them. Some of them came out kind of bad, but I'm also like, I just want to get it out. Like, with the animations, I'm not trying to be too perfect on them, just so I can get something out. Like, I'll work on it for, like, 30 minutes, and then I'll be like, okay, that's fine, that's good, you know, that's enough. I don't want it to be too crazy or anything, or else I'll never get it done, and I can save my energy for things that are you know, like a full animation rather than like a little sketch that I'm gonna put in a video for 2 seconds, you know. This is a goofy question, but does anyone here watch Hololive? Because I never got it until I watched Marine Hosho Marine. She is just like the best ever. She makes me want to learn Japanese because she's so funny, she's so witty, and I wish I could just watch her whole streams, but I need a translator. And her music is so good. It is just so fun. It's so good. It's so catchy. I've had one of her songs stuck in my head. Oh, and it's all but confirmed that Toby Fox just straight up worked on one of her songs. Because one of her songs is the person listed as one of the, I think the lyricist and one of the composers is like a Japanese abbreviation for annoying dog, which, you know, is Toby's alias. And also the other composer was, I forgot his name, but actually no, it was a different composer. I believe their name is Carmelia or something. So a friend of Toby's and then Annoying Dog as composers is very like, okay. It's very like, all right. We know what's going on here. So, and it's a really, really good song. And it also has very similar, like, chord progression to Toby's other music. So I'm super convinced that it's him. But anyway, it's a really good song. It's a little suggestive, though. So if you're watching and you're a child, do not go watch that. He's trying to tell children to, like, not watch things that I tell them not to. They're like, oh, okay, so I should go watch it now. Okay. I don't know. I get so nervous about children having more internet access. It's like the balance between wanting to, like, have artistic liberty and also be conscious of who might be watching is very, like, But I don't really like any of the, I mean, I'm sure they're like great creators and great people or whatever. I don't really like a lot of the English Hololive people. I don't know, it just feels like they're forcing themselves to speak English in order to like cater to an English audience. And I feel like whenever they speak Japanese, it's just like they're more natural, you know? Like, I feel like I'm not watching something that they're trying to cater to me, you know, I'm just watching someone having fun. But maybe that's just a personal thing, I don't know. Or maybe I just like Hosho Marine. Like, I don't think there's... Oh, I also like Ao-kun. I don't know their full name, but I've never seen a Hololive member that's like more masculine, but isn't like straight up a man. And I thought that was really cool. And I feel like I relate very heavily to her. So she's like the ultimate girl failure because she like plays up this prince act but is really just like kind of a dork, and it's really funny watching her react or like interact with the other members, and her and Marine have a lot of like funny moments. Hey, we're almost done with base colors. Oh my god. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I guess I've been talking a lot. That's probably why. I'm not super locked in right now. I'm like... But hopefully it's kind of cool to see my process. I like seeing other people draw, and also I've had moments where like friends will just come up to me, or like people online will just be like, oh, I just like seeing your process. Like, I just like seeing you draw. Like, it's just satisfying. And I'm like, okay, I can do that, you know? That's cool. Whatever. Also haven't done a be right back at all this stream, and like the last couple streams I did it were like I did it like every 2 seconds because I like needed to pee or something. It kind of, I haven't colored in the collar, it kind of just looks like Michael has like a goofy little skinny neck. That's kind of funny. Like one of those really fluffy dogs that has a collar on that like, it like reveals that it's a little baby, tiny, skinny neck. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. This. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I know I did not finish the art, but I'm getting a little sleepy and I'm getting a little hungry. So I'm gonna call it here. If you're watching from the VOD on YouTube, hello. And